It's 20 degrees out and the water is still 50 degrees, so we're getting a pretty cool steam effect coming off the water. Well, it's officially winter diving season, as you can see by the frost on the boat. So what I wanted to do today was kind of do a little review of how things have been going with it, to let you guys know what it's like to dive off a Thundercat, if it's something you want to do. Personally, we've been loving the hell out of it. It's a pretty nice platform to go with. We've had it been using it for probably 8 months now, and it's just been great. So we'll zip around a little bit today out here on Ponderay in Idaho and give you a little bit more feedback on that. So one of the things we never really did get around to doing was showing you guys this little buoy float that we use. So it's just some little stabilizer pontoons off a kayak, and then that reel with the rope on it, which has got 100 feet of glow-in-the-dark rope, came off of it's for barbed wire fence or electric fence from like North 40. It's just got a little crank handle, little ratchets on that side so it stays put, and this extruded channel is kind of new. We got a lot of things hooked to it, so that's kind of a neat way to do it. Got our lanyard and some tools and our water bottle, and then of course we've got our dive light and the anchor off the end, and that's pretty much how we operate everything. And then we'll stick our dive flag to the little float too, or on the boat. But it's going to be a little bit of a shit show. I'm going to go ahead and mute over this part where I was kind of venting about the crowd. I guess they had a fishing derby going on today, so I'm used to nobody being here during the winter. It's kind of one of our favorite times to dive because nobody's around. There's going to be trawlers everywhere, and I just hate having to avoid all their lines. I don't know. Got some ice on here, huh? I know. We decided we're going to head out to Echo Rock again. It's about 8 miles one way, so it's a good slog. With the two of us in our gear, we've probably got 450 pounds of weight in the boat. It works pretty good, but I wouldn't really go too much over that. We're gonna find out here pretty soon how cold we get, if we get cold, how that goes. The water's already starting to get a little bit choppy. It's going to get worse as we go farther out. This is where you want to have that prop with the bunny ears. And even with a long shaft motor, we're sticking down a little too far, and we'll still come out of the water sometimes. So we like keeping it down there in the water. One of the main things we were looking for why we got this Thundercat is because it adds a whole nother element of fun when you're out on the water like this, getting rowdy. It's definitely worth it. So far on warmth, we're doing great. Vaughn's hands were getting a little bit cold, but I'm totally cozy. The video never does justice to how much chop's really out on the water. It's not white capping yet, but it's pretty rough, so we're going to swing around and kind of get in the shadow of the waves where it's nice and calm where we parked the boat. It's too bad we didn't get any of the video where we were catching air a couple times earlier. The deck of the boat is aluminum, so you can put a lot of rivet nuts in there and mount whatever you want to it. I put the foam deck on there myself. It's just the sticky stuff you can get on eBay. This boat's a little over 14 feet long, so we've actually got plenty of room to both stand up and put our gear on without cussing each other out. And the pontoons are always nice to sit on. You got a lot of room to just camp out. We've had 3 people on the boat at times, and we do just fine, but it does kind of start to slow you down once you start getting over that 450 pounds of weight. So like I said, we've got a long shaft on there. We put a 2-inch spacer on the transom, but I'll show you the center line of the prop here. It's not too bad, especially for chop. What's also nice is it doesn't take much of an anchor to stop these little guys in their tracks. We go down about 70 feet right here. It looks like it's dark from the water clarity, but it's not. It's just because you're looking down into an abyss that goes hundreds of feet, so there's nothing to see. These cliff walls that we like to find often go straight down with no break, which is why they're so dark. It's kind of funny how the darkness down there, down to nothingness, just used to really give us the willies, and now it's kind of something we're a little more curious and a lot more comfortable with. I swear it's just about every other dive now that we're finding a fishing pole. And what's a boat review without making the boat worth the while anyway, right? With this Thundercat, we've been able to reach such incredible places on Pend Oreille that are just inaccessible except by boat. We've had a couple boats, but one thing I will say that's nice about these is being able to get in and out so easy. And you're soaking wet anyway, so it might as well be a soaking wet boat. There you have it, a boat that's fun, fast, can handle anything you throw at it, won't sink, and is great for diving all the way around. Not only that, but this boat was less than $1,500 without the motor. So if you think I'm gonna pay $6,000 for a blow-up boat, you're out of your damn mind. The whole way back, we actually stayed perfectly warm, all except for the tips of my fingers, which kind of got pretty icy. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.